guys, it's Stasia and welcome back to my channel. So today should be Valentine's Day, so I thought the best way to celebrate would be to have a special guest. And this is my husband.
What?
This is my husband, Lanson.
Hello.
And today he will be taking on the challenge on trying to give me the synopsis of these books purely based on the cover. He cannot read the back or anything. He can read anything that's on the front, which honestly is not that helpful, but these will be the book.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And let's get started. So the first book he will be doing is Final Girls by Riley Sager.
Alright, so I'm assuming this is something about college, right? Finals. I didn't say finals, but it says final. I'm gonna assume it's about college because I see a Coke line, and what do college students like to do? Coke. So that's pretty much all I can say about it. I'm pretty sure there's a scandal in here somewhere.
So what do you think the genre is?
Well, it's definitely horror because, or thriller because it's by Mr. King here.
That's not. Oh, he just blurbed it. The author is Riley Sager.
Never mind, scratch that. I think it's gonna be a horror book.
Okay.
Or a thriller, whatever you guys want to call it.
So is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. So this is not about college, and this is not Coke lines.
Okay.
This is basically about the serial killer who kills groups of people and leaves one girl. So she's the final girl. And there's 3 of them, so it's basically like that journey.
So the artwork of the book is kind of misleading.
No, it's not.
It definitely looks like Coke lines. Look at it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it looks like Coke lines.
Okay.
And anytime I see the word final or finals, I'm automatically going to think college.
Well, that's one way. The next book he's going to be doing is The Selection by Kiera Cass.
The Selection.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming there's multiple girls in here. They're getting picked to be a princess, a queen maybe. What gives me that idea is because there's a tiara and multiple women in the back, so that's what I'm going to assume it's about.
Okay, is that what you have to say?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you get a point because it's basically, I think 35 girls are all like fighting for the crown. So, yeah, so this is America and they're fighting for Prince Max, and so they become the princess, eventually the queen. So you did get it right. This is... Okay. This is usually, they say The Hunger Game meets The Bachelor.
Okay.
So. The next one will be The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren.
I can read the front page, right?
Yeah, you can read anything on the front.
Witty and downright hilarious. New York, okay. It says that about every book.
Stop.
The Unhoneymooners. Okay. I think this is about a fake couple, maybe. Or maybe they're in the process of getting a divorce, maybe, and they're trying to revive their marriage, so they go on a honeymoon, but then somehow they rekindle or whatever it is. I don't know. Something along those lines, if you guys catch my drift. Yeah, that's what I want to assume. So it's either they're not really together, they go on a fake honeymoon, or they're actually getting divorced and they decide to go to marriage counseling, whatever, and they're like, you know what, you should go on a honeymoon. Or they go on a honeymoon and they actually find out that they don't actually like each other. That could be another reason. That word "un" here gives me that vibe, I guess, if that makes sense. Am I making sense to you?
You're making sense.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll give you half a point.
Okay.
Because you were almost there. So basically the premise of a book is there's like a whole wedding party. So they all go to a wedding, but everyone, including the bride and the groom, gets like food poisoning or something. So 2 people who like hate each other have to go on the honeymoon so like the money isn't wasted. So you were right on like 2 people who don't like each other needing to go on the honeymoon. And then even it's like enemies to lovers, so eventually they like fall in love.
Okay.
So you get a half point.
Half,
That's
okay,
pretty
so
good.
I'm sitting at 1.5 points right now.
So the next book is November 9 by Colleen Hoover, and we will see if he watches my videos because I have an entire reading vlog for this book.
Alright, November 9, right? So it's about, I already know what it's about because she talks about it. I remember I came home from work one time and she's like, oh my god, this book was so good. She started crying about it. So I don't know exactly what it is, but all I know is that on November 9th, they always, these two people always meet up in the same spot. What made them do that though was the death of a mother, father in a fire. Right, so the guy was actually the one who killed the girl's mother, or opposite, right? Vice versa.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll put spoilers on the screen.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. So how do I say this without spoiling it?
Well, because there is a premise, but you're like explaining the twist at the end. The premise is like the girl and the guy meet every November 9.
Okay, so yeah, cut that out. That's
no, I won't cut it. I'll just say like spoiler alert.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the guy actually kills the mother, I believe, or the father. Which one was it?
He doesn't kill anyone.
There's the fire. He sets a fire.
He sets a fire that gives the girl like 3rd-degree burns.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, she has a 3rd-degree burn. He feels bad, so they just meet at this shop every November 9th.
Okay.
And then at one point she figures out what happens. She's like, you know what? F you. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. And she didn't meet that 1 month or 1 year, something like that. I don't know, but apparently it's a really good book. I have to read it myself.
She's a great author.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will give you 1 point for that. Besides the major spoilers that you just dropped.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Basically, yeah, the premise is Ben and Fallon meet for the first time, and then they realize that that's the same day that Fallon is actually moving across the country. So they don't want to put their lives on hold, but they agree that every November 9th they will meet without having connection throughout the entire, and then the ending.
So I get the gist of
You got the gist, so I'll give you a point, especially because you actually remember the whole thing that I said.
Yes.
Okay, so the second to the last book is actually going to be One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I mean, I feel like it might be easy, but we're not sure. I feel like you might get like half of it, maybe.
One of Us is Lying. Okay, so obviously this is suspense, right? I don't know what they're lying about, but I guess it's that serious. Maybe someone committed a crime and within their friend group, and they don't know who did it or whatever it is. I don't know. This is kind of hard to read just off the cover art itself, right?
I mean, I think you can read the back. I don't know if there's anything on the back, but I know that the synopsis is in the front jacket, so maybe, I guess. I don't know how much that'll help you.
Okay, so I was kind of close. A thriller?
Yeah, it's like it's a YA thriller, so it's more like suspenseful than it is like thrilling, but...
Okay, then maybe one of them is actually like a monster or something. I don't know. They have like superpowers. I don't know.
It's not... this is fantasy.
Well, I don't know. I can't read this one. This is kind of hard to read. I mean, I feel like it's plain and simple, but it's not hitting me.
Okay.
So I think the whole entire gist of the book is that someone did something wrong within this friend group out of 4, and someone's just not owning up to what they did. I don't know. I honestly don't even know. It's kind of hard to read. Okay.
I guess I'll give you half a point. This is actually a take on The Breakfast Club. Okay. So 5 people go into detention and 4 come out because 1 dies while being in detention. So they're trying to figure out like what actually happened in detention and who killed this guy.
Well, I can kind of see that now since
but they are lying.
Yeah, everything's written like almost red, which resembles blood. I guess.
So yeah, one of them died. Okay, so the final book, which I'm excited to see if he will figure it out, but that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, which was one of my favorite books last year. So we'll see. Okay, you can read the front and the back because the synopsis is in the jacket.
The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. LaRue. Okay. I actually like the cover art. It's really nice. Can I?
Yeah, but don't read it.
No, yeah. Oh.
The end pages are really nice though.
I like the simplicity of this. There's, it's actually stamped.
Embossed?
Embossed, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
I don't know if they can see it.
Yeah, but
oh
there's
yeah,
like
you can see it a little bit.
It's birds. That's cool. So.
It's a hard one. Because it's the simple covers that get you.
So, I think that Addie, or whatever her name is, dies. Right? She dies and then she takes the life form of a bird. I'm gonna assume a bird because I seen a bird in here. Okay. So essentially, her life becomes invisible. She is still conscious. I think she's still conscious of who she is and what she has done in her past life. So to her life is invisible, but she is trying to maybe open up the eyes of people around her. Like, hey, I'm actually, I'm living in this bird. I'm not who I am. I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched, but I guess that's the beauty of books, right? You look at the title and you're just like, I wonder what this book's about. And that's what I think the book is about. So we'll see.
You get 0 points for that. But
I tried.
It's basically about a girl named Addie LaRue. Yeah. And it starts in the 1800s, so her parents are like forcing her to marry because that's what you do. But she doesn't want to get married. She wants to live her life. So she goes into the forest and accidentally, I guess you could say, makes a deal with the darkness where she can live her life however she wants, but she's invisible because the second she's out of someone's sight, they completely forget her. So she lives thousands of years. I think it starts in the 1800s, go all the way up to like 2014.
Wow.
So she's invisible because no one remembers her but herself and the darkness, because she made that deal to live and not be like tied down to like a family, because that's not what she wanted. And yeah, so like if you were here and we were talking and I just turned this way, I would look back and be like, who are you? Like, can I help you? So that's why she's the invisible life of Addie LaRue.
I was off by a lot.
And the bird is what the darkness, that's what he like appears as a bird.
Oh, I guess it makes sense because it looks like a raven almost.
Yeah, so I believe he like transforms into like a bird and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
I guess it makes sense to me now because,
And the stars are because that's like she has like a constellation of freckles, and that's what. Yeah. So.
I guess it makes sense because the book itself is kind of dark. So.
Yeah, so no one remembers her.
Wow.
But yeah.
I suck. So I got half a point. This entire. Oh, actually, I got 2 points.
Okay. Yeah. So you got 1. Half. 2. So you got 2.5.
No, so I got this one. Sorry, this was right.
Yes. Oh, this one was a half.
This one was a half.
This one was right. So that's 2.5. I don't think you got any of these because you thought this was Coke. Did I give you a half point for this one?
I think you did give me a half.
Okay, so then you got 2 points out of a possible 6.
Damn, I sucked.
I mean, that's a third. But, I mean, I think you did pretty good. But I guess that just goes to show that cover art may not always let you know what you're reading. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining us. If you have a significant other and you would like to do this challenge, or you did it before, please let me know in the comments. And I just thought it was so much fun. If you guys would like to see a round 2, let me know what kind of books that he should be guessing the cover or the plot of based on the cover next. If you would like to see him again, let me know in the comments as well. But if not, you can also comment any of your thoughts or feelings down below. You can like and subscribe while you're down there. All of my links for all of my social media, including my Instagram, my Twitter, my Goodreads, and my Amazon wishlist, are all in the description below. Today, I have a guest.
Hello.
What is your name?
Okay, we gotta do this all over again.
It's my husband.
Hello, my name is Lanson.
And and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.